A Dallas father is suing the Dallas Police Department after he says he was falsely accused of driving drunk and abandoning his 10-month-old. He claims the police mistook a medical emergency for drunk driving. Fox 4's Lori Brown sat down with the father today. Lori, his attorney says police really dropped the ball here. Lori's in downtown Dallas.
Steve, this 19-page lawsuit describes a very disturbing situation that could cost DPD $1 million. The lawsuit says a man who suffered an epileptic seizure wound up being handcuffed and jailed, even though a breathalyzer test showed he had no alcohol or drugs in his system. A Sunday morning drive 2 years ago wound up turning Michael Ryan's life upside down.
It was a nightmare. If this can happen to me, it can happen to anybody.
According to the lawsuit, Ryan had just had breakfast with his wife and daughter. Then, on the way to his parents' house, he suffered a seizure, something he says he's never experienced before. He hit 4 cars on Goliad Avenue in Lower Greenville, then drove several more blocks to Palo Pinto Avenue. The lawsuit says injured and still suffering the effects of the seizure, he got out of his car. A witness called 911 and multiple Dallas police officers arrived.
I remember the police in my face. And I remember them, again, asking me if I had alcohol. I said no. They gave me a breathalyzer. I blew at 0.00.
Police called Ryan's wife to come get their baby. His wife is a medical doctor.
She knew immediately there was something medically wrong and demanded for medical attention. And they assured her I would get it, and I never received it.
Instead, the lawsuit says police waved off the ambulance. They handcuffed Ryan and took him to jail, where he remained for 18 hours. And despite asking to see a doctor at least 10 times, the lawsuit says he was refused medical attention.
What's the big deal? Take him to a doctor. If he's faking it that he needs medical attention, you're going to find out lickety-split.
Ryan's attorney, Raghi Dunn, hopes the lawsuit leads to better police training.
We hope that it'll awaken the public as well as the police department and the jail to look at their procedures and improve upon them so that this doesn't happen to anybody else on a Sunday morning.
Ryan's blood test came back negative for alcohol. A grand jury cleared him of criminal charges. When he did finally get to the hospital, he says he was diagnosed with epilepsy and is now on medication for it.
This is not about money. This is not about me. This is about changing the system.
Ryan did have 2 prior DWI cases. One was in 2004 and it was dismissed. The other was in 2010 and he had served 21 months of probation for it. The Dallas City Attorney's Office is reviewing this case, and Steve, they have not yet provided us with a response to it.
Okay, we'll know you'll stay on it. Thank you, Lori.